Lawyers for Donald Trump say he's unable to get a bond to secure his $454 million judgment in the New York civil fraud trial against him and his co-defendants.
So they're asking that he be able to continue his appeal without putting up the money. Fox 8's Sharon Crowley joins us now with what this could mean, Sharon.
Yeah, that's right, Natasha. We are waiting to hear how the judge is going to rule on this request. It's a sizable sum, and Trump's legal team has reportedly been unsuccessful in finding people willing to put up the money for him. The clock is ticking, though. The deadline to have this bond is next week, and the Attorney General is threatening to start seizing Trump's assets if he fails to make bond.
Former President Donald Trump's lawyers say he has not been able to obtain a bond that would allow him to appeal the $454 million civil fraud judgment against him. His lawyers are now asking the court to delay enforcement of the judgment due to its excessive amount.
They showed up in court and they put forward a motion saying that essentially it will be impossible for them to satisfy the $454 million civil fraud judgment immediately.
Attorney Robin Nunn says Trump's lawyers are trying to delay payment while they work on his appeal. They have asked to put up a smaller amount, $100 million instead.
Donald Trump's lawyers are essentially asking for more time. They're saying that it is impossible to post a bond covering the full amount while he appeals and to let the appeal move forward. And they may win, and therefore there'll be no judgment amount that they have to even satisfy.
If Trump, who is the Republican presidential presumptive nominee, can't pay up, he risks the state authorities seizing his properties. Trump's team has reportedly approached 30 companies about the bond so far.
They definitely do not believe, based on his personal financial statements, that he has the money to cover this. And so they do need to be going after his assets. I think that Donald Trump's lawyers would say, would have another side to that.
Attorney General Letitia James brought the civil case against Trump. She accused him of inflating the value of his real estate properties in order to secure better loan deals. The judge ruled in her favor. Trump must pay the enormous fine and cannot do business in New York for 3 years.
Well, Trump has until next Monday to pay the judgment or obtain a court order preventing enforcement while he's trying to appeal. Attorney General Letitia James, who is a Democrat, said she is going to seize some of his assets if he's unable to pay by next week. We did reach out to the AG's office. They declined to comment on Trump's inability to secure a bond. Natasha?
All right, Sharon, thank you.